Tennessee's next legislative assembly is set to begin on the 14th of this month, and we know what could be one of the most debated items.
A proposal from Governor Bill Lee would put more money into a private school voucher program, but that means less money for public schools. News Channel 9's Ja'Kai Spikes shares new concerns about what it means for public schools. Ja'Kai.
Josh and Kim, Elizabeth Johnson, the press secretary for Governor Lee, told us that the governor's office will continue to invest even more funding into Tennessee public schools. They say that there is no question that now is the time to bring universal school choice to Tennessee.
The wheels of bureaucracy move slowly, but ultimately they do move.
Public schools could be changing in the new year. As legislators go back in session on January 15th, lawmakers will be discussing a bill that would expand the school choice program statewide. We spoke to J.C. Bowman, Executive Director of Professional Educators of Tennessee, who discussed the lack of public demand for school vouchers, which he says is driven by
the executive branch and some legislators who really want to push this. It's the universal voucher plan that the governor is pushing, not so much school choice.
Governor Bill Lee has endorsed the bill. In a statement, his press secretary says, quote, "A quality education can change the trajectory of a child's life, and that's why the vast majority of Tennesseans support empowering parents with school choice." They added the Education Freedom Act provides parents with the opportunity to choose the best school for their child. Bowman brought up concerns about the financial impact, noting that Tennessee's 120,000 students in private schools could cost over $700 million annually.
And we know that those numbers will only escalate after this point. So you could be looking at $1 billion budget real quickly.
Noting what should happen if private schools receive this taxpayer money.
If private schools receive this taxpayer money, they should be held to the same standards as public schools. And that's an issue that most conservatives and most free market people have raised the question.
Bowman believes the end result will be
the governor likely has the votes for his bill. And so I expect when they come back on January 14th, at some point immediately after the 14th or the 15th, for them to call for a special session.
Should teachers be worried about school vouchers expanding, and what does this mean for public schools?
We see it as a potential that public schools could get funding cut, and that means that it will hurt students who are the most vulnerable. And so that's the danger that we're there.
The governor's office told us that they're looking forward to partnering with legislative leadership to deliver on this promise early in the next legislative session. Back to you, Kim.
Ja'Kai, thank you. The Tennessean looked over standardized testing data, and they found students using the vouchers improved, but still lagged behind public school students statewide.